Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The NFL world is buzzing with speculation after a stunning development involving the Chicago Bears and their running back, DeAndre Swift. Rumors have surfaced that Swift might be on his way out of the Bears organization following what appears to be an unexpected negotiation breakdown. Fans and analysts alike are left wondering what could have prompted such a sudden shift in the Bears' plans regarding one of their most dynamic offensive weapons. Swift's departure, if it indeed happens, could signal a major shakeup in the Bears' offensive strategy as they try to recalibrate their roster in an ever-evolving league landscape. Conversations around the NFL water cooler suggest that behind-the-scenes tensions or financial considerations could be driving this potential exit. Could it be that the Bears are moving in a different direction, prioritizing other talents or reworking their salary cap strategy? Or perhaps Swift's aspirations don't align with the Bears' vision anymore, leading to a parting of ways. The implications of such a move are vast, given Swift's proven ability to change the momentum of games with his explosive runs and versatile skill set. The ripple effects might also extend beyond Chicago, as other teams may see this as an opportunity to swoop in and acquire a high-caliber running back. The timing of this revelation, so close to the new season, adds to the intrigue and heightens the stakes for the Bears front office. Whispers around the league hint that the Bears might have encountered unforeseen complications during contract discussions with Swift, resulting in a stalemate that neither side could resolve amicably. It's not uncommon in professional sports for negotiations to reach a boiling point, especially when a player's market value and the team's budgetary constraints collide. DeAndre Swift's impressive performances on the field have undoubtedly boosted his market value, making him a prized asset that commands a significant financial commitment. On the other hand, the Bears may be juggling a myriad of roster concerns, from bolstering their offensive line to shoring up their defense, all while managing the ever-present salary cap pressure. Such juggling acts often force teams into tough decisions about whom to retain and whom to part ways with. The ongoing rumor mill suggests that Swift's contract demands may have exceeded what the Bears are willing or able to offer, prompting them to explore other options. This tension between player ambitions and team constraints is a classic storyline in sports, and it's fascinating to watch how it unfolds in this case. Fans are eagerly awaiting official statements, but the silence from the Bears camp only fuels the speculation further. Adding another layer to this unfolding drama is the potential impact on the Bears' offensive game plan if DeAndre Swift does indeed leave the squad. Swift has been a linchpin in Chicago's backfield, known for his agility, speed, and ability to catch passes out of the backfield, making him a dual-threat running back who can keep defenses guessing. Losing such a versatile player would force the Bears coaching staff to rethink their offensive approach, possibly leaning more on their passing game or giving increased responsibility to other running backs on the roster. The chemistry between a quarterback and a running back is crucial, and Swift's presence has been instrumental in helping the Bears execute their playbook effectively. Rumors are swirling that if Swift departs, the Bears might need to invest heavily in free agency or the upcoming draft to find a comparable talent, a move that could shift their focus and resources significantly. On the flip side, some insiders speculate that this shakeup might also open opportunities for younger players to step up and showcase their skills, injecting fresh energy into the team. The uncertainty surrounding Swift's status has undoubtedly sparked lively debates among Bears fans and NFL pundits alike, pondering the team's future trajectory without their star running back. Meanwhile, league insiders are pointing out that DeAndre Swift's potential exit from Chicago could trigger a domino effect throughout the NFL. Running backs with Swift's unique skill set and proven track record are highly coveted commodities, and the news of his availability would almost certainly spark immediate interest from several franchises looking to bolster their ground attack. Teams struggling with injuries at the running back position or those seeking to add a dynamic element to their offense might see Swift as the perfect solution. There's talk about possible landing spots, ranging from contenders in need of a late season boost to rebuilding teams looking for a cornerstone player to build around. Speculation also includes the possibility of a trade scenario where the Bears could recoup valuable draft picks or players in return, thereby accelerating their rebuilding process. The NFL trade market tends to be a high-stakes game of chess, and this situation is no different, with front offices across the league likely weighing their options carefully. The intrigue intensifies as fans and analysts try to predict which teams might pull the trigger on acquiring Swift, adding an exciting subplot to the NFL offseason narrative. The potential ripple effects underscore the interconnected nature of team strategies and player movements in professional football. Further complicating the story are the reports suggesting that Swift himself may be pushing for a change of scenery, seeking a fresh start with a team that better matches his career ambitions and playing style. Players often reach a point where they reassess their fit within a franchise, considering factors such as coaching philosophies, team culture, and championship aspirations. Swift's apparent desire to move on, if true, highlights the increasingly player-driven nature of the NFL, where athletes wield significant influence over their careers and destinations. This possibility has fans wondering whether the Bears' locker room dynamics or organizational direction may have contributed to Swift's reluctance to stay. Such scenarios can deeply affect team morale and cohesion, making it essential for the Bears' management to handle the situation delicately. Moreover, this potential move could be motivated by Swift's aspirations to compete for a Super Bowl sooner rather than later, which might not align with the Bears' current rebuilding timeline. The narrative of a player seeking to maximize his prime years is a familiar one in sports, and it adds a compelling human element to the ongoing saga. As this story develops, the question remains, will the Bears be able to persuade Swift to stay? Or are they facing the end of an era with their star running back? Meanwhile, social media platforms are lighting up with reactions from fans, former players, and commentators, all weighing in on the DeAndre Swift rumor and what it could mean for the Bears and the broader NFL landscape. The digital chatter captures the passion and investment that football fans have in their teams, with some expressing shock and disappointment at the potential loss of such a talented player. Others are dissecting the Bears' front office moves and questioning their long-term strategy, wondering if letting Swift go would be a misstep or a necessary sacrifice. The viral nature of these discussions reflects the deep connection fans have with the sport and how rumors can spark widespread debate and analysis. Influencers and sports analysts are also jumping into the fray, offering their takes on how this development might influence the Bears' season prospects and the league's competitive balance. This grassroots level of engagement highlights how modern sports narratives extend beyond the field, intertwining with social media dynamics to create a 24/7 cycle of news, opinion, and speculation. Whether this turns out to be a fleeting rumor or a groundbreaking move, the intensity of fan reactions showcases the cultural significance of NFL player movements today. Some insiders speculate that the Bears might be strategically leveraging the DeAndre Swift situation as a negotiation tactic or a means to send a message within the organization. In professional sports, it's not uncommon for teams to use rumors or reported interest from other clubs as leverage during contract talks, aiming to extract more favorable terms or signal their valuation of a player. If this is the case, the Bears could be trying to maintain control over the narrative while testing the waters for Swift's market value. This tactic, while risky, can sometimes backfire if the player feels undervalued or disrespected, leading to a breakdown in relations. However, it could also serve as a catalyst for renewed talks that bring both parties back to the negotiating table with fresh perspectives. The delicate balance between business strategy and personal relationships in sports management often plays out in these high-stakes scenarios. Observers are keenly watching the Bears' next moves, knowing that how they handle this situation will send a strong signal to players, agents, and rival teams about their approach to talent retention and roster building. This behind-the-scenes chess game adds yet another dimension to the evolving story of DeAndre Swift and the Chicago Bears. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Adding to the mix are reports suggesting that the Bears coaching staff may have differing opinions on Swift's role and future with the team, contributing to the complexity of the negotiations. It's not unusual for coaching staffs and front offices to have conflicting visions when it comes to player usage, contract priorities, and team building philosophies. The coaches might value Swift highly for his on-field contributions, but feel constrained by budgetary limits or roster composition, needs imposed by the general manager and ownership. Alternatively, there might be a push from the coaching side to shift toward a different offensive scheme that doesn't fully capitalize on Swift's strengths, prompting questions about his fit moving forward. Such internal debates often complicate contract talks, as mixed messages can lead to confusion or frustration for the player and his representatives. This internal dynamic underscores the multifaceted nature of team management in the NFL, where player personnel decisions involve a complex interplay of football strategy, financial considerations, and long-term planning. Understanding this context helps explain why negotiations sometimes stall despite mutual interest in continuing the partnership. The situation with Swift might therefore be emblematic of broader challenges within the Bears organization as they navigate rebuilding in a competitive league. Meanwhile, the timing of this rumor comes at a particularly sensitive period for the Bears, who are trying to build momentum heading into the offseason and the draft. The uncertainty surrounding one of their key offensive players could disrupt preparations and focus, both within the team and among the fan base. Coaches and management need stability to effectively plan training camps, preseason strategies, and our draft priorities. The cloud of doubt hanging over Swift's status complicates these efforts and might force the Bears to keep contingency plans ready in case the rumors prove true. This scenario requires quick adaptability and resourcefulness from the team's leadership, as losing a player of Swift's caliber would necessitate urgent moves to fill the void. Additionally, this kind of speculation can have psychological effects on teammates who may be affected by the potential loss of a trusted teammate and the uncertainty about the team's direction. The ripple effects of such a negotiation impasse extend well beyond the contract table, influencing the broader organizational environment. As the offseason unfolds, all eyes will remain on the Bears, waiting to see how they navigate this critical juncture and whether they can maintain cohesion amid the swirling rumors. On the flip side, some analysts argue that parting ways with DeAndre Swift might not be entirely negative for the Bears, framing it as an opportunity for reinvention and financial flexibility. Letting go of a high-profile player often frees up salary cap space, allowing a team to pursue multiple targets or invest in other critical areas of the roster. This approach could align with a rebuilding strategy that emphasizes depth, youth, and balance rather than relying heavily on one star player. The Bears might be positioning themselves to enter the draft with multiple picks or pursue a combination of veterans and rookies to reshape their identity. In this light, the departure of Swift could symbolize a strategic pivot toward long-term growth rather than short-term reliance on individual talent. Of course, this path carries risks, especially if the team fails to adequately replace Swift's production and versatility. Fans and commentators debate whether this gamble will pay off or backfire, with opinions divided on the best route forward. This perspective highlights the multifaceted nature of team-building decisions, where losses can also be framed as opportunities depending on how they're managed and communicated. In the final analysis, the swirling rumors about DeAndre Swift's potential departure from the Chicago Bears represent a microcosm of the complex, high-stakes world of NFL player negotiations and roster management. These situations intertwine emotional, financial, and strategic factors, reflecting the pressures faced by both players and teams in a fiercely competitive league. Swift's talent and role with the Bears add to the drama, as his future status could redefine the team's offensive identity and influence their competitive prospects. Whether this ends with a trade, a contract extension, or an unexpected twist, the unfolding story has captured the attention of fans and analysts across the league. The next few weeks will be crucial as more information emerges and decisions are finalized. Meanwhile, speculation will continue to run rampant, fueling debates, hopes, and fears within the Bears community and beyond. This episode serves as a reminder of the ever-shifting nature of professional football and the human stories at its core, where every negotiation carries the potential to reshape careers and franchises alike. The NFL offseason just got a whole lot more intriguing. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.